Good morning, Danny. Thanks for having me back here in Huntington Beach on the Freedom Boat Club Parker. And some tips for today. I'm going to show you a split screen here. We have our chart on the left. We have our sonar on the right. To get into each mode on this particular screen, if you take your cursor, notice my index finger, and I'll try and keep it clear here, is we highlight each area in order for you to do certain things. And if you recall, one of your favorite buttons on this unit is the return button. So if we hit this return button right now, it expands it and gives us a full chart here. What we're looking for, Danny, is a spot that you put on here, and I believe it was number 7. Is that correct?
Yes.
So number 7, you can see our cluster of spots over here. Move our cursor around this way, okay? And we can zoom out or zoom in this case, and look for number 7. And number 7 actually is right behind us. And put our cursor up on this spot, and you've got number 7. It'll pop right up at you. There's number 8.
Zoom in tight on it.
And I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit more here. So we need to turn the boat around, and there's number 7. Okay? Right? There's number 7. So if we press that, we got information, and that's a new waypoint, number 7. Select it, and we hit go to 7. Okay, and now it's going to show us how to get right back to that. Exit out from this, and we go ahead and zoom out a little bit, and we need to turn the boat around. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in gear. Want to go to there?
We're good.
Okay. So watch the boat turn around here, and we notice we just made a circle. We're going to go out. Looks like this spot is over here towards this barge. Get a bearing on everything. And again, down at the bottom here, we have our speed over ground. We have our destination to our course. This is a handy item, course over ground, and 316, and I've got roughly 316 on my compass, and this should line us up on how to get there. A little bit bumpy today. Give us a little bounce on the camera. Go off to the left here, and we should be coming up on this spot here very shortly. And I'm going to go ahead and move back to the split screen. Okay, and now you can see us coming back up on our target, and now you can see us, we actually are starting to mark some fish here. Go ahead and show more charts. It's an easy one to do. We come into here. If we go ahead and come across here, we've got a number of different options, and if we come up and adjust our splits right down here, hit enter, you'll see the button, and then expand it this way and enter it this way. So I'm a little bit off course, and somebody's, there we go. We should be on this here in a second. I'm going to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, slow down, way down, slow way down. See, you're starting to mark the hard bottom now. We're getting closer to it. You can see your cursor right where you're at there.
Yep, and we're starting to see fish and stuff on the bottom. Here you go.
That's the spot right there.
That's it. There's some good marks right there. One of the things that I'm going to do for you folks is take this on the sonar mode, okay? Zoom in, hit your return button once, it goes right to that big page. Now we want to fish, we're starting to really get some good comebacks on the up and down. And then the other thing I want to do is come in here, and I've got this with more options. I'm going to come in here, and we can put our amplitude spoke. We can also fish ID. I'm going to take that off, and that's not one of Danny's favorite, and we'll go ahead and bring that inside here. And now we have a good focus on the bottom here on this hard spot. Look at here, Danny. Look what's coming up.
Show them how to mark that. Show them how to mark that.
Okay, that's really easy. As you see, we've got a lot of stuff starting to happen on the screen here. This is a spot. Once again, we need to go to our right to mark this. Okay, and we want to go ahead and press and hold this particular button right here. Okay, and we're going to mark this spot, save it as number 9, And now we have a spot right on top of that where that hard spot is.
Show them also how you move the cursor back to it. And,
Okay,
and
so-
for the crosshairs.
We got this one here. We come into here. So now we take our crosshairs, set this right up on top of here. Okay, and you can pinpoint it with this. Sorry about my thumb being in the way. And you can see there's fish definitely right off the bottom. Look at the arches. You come in here and press and hold this particular button here. There's number 10, and you hit save. Boom, number 10 is right on top of the screen.
Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted
Okay.
to cover there.
Now you just exit from there, clear your cursor again, hit your light bulb, and it'll pick up right where we left off.
Let's get back on the spot.
So let's go back and get back on the spot.
If we get on the spot again, we'll stop.
And I'm going to go bring it around here. We've got a little breeze out of the northwest that's kind of pushing us around. Here comes that bottom again. You can see it's starting to harden up. Definitely getting some good reflection. We're going to kind of just circle around here and stay on top of this location. If you hit your return button, it's going to bring you to that big screen. Now you can simply just take your cursor, and we want to go ahead, mark right on top of this pod, press and hold that little light bulb, comes up with number 11, press enter, that marks it right on spot there. Exit from here, hit your light bulb, look up here in the corner, clear cursor, you want to get that graph, that up and down moving again, and jump back over here.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Yep.
Came up to 78 feet right there.
Now you'll notice, folks, as you see the bottom going up and down, that's how sensitive the transducer actually is. With us bouncing in this 2-foot swell, that's the transducer actually pinging off the bottom, getting those returns. What you want to look for is these nice big humps like this, the differentiator, the hardness on the bottom is what Danny and Serge and Andrew are looking for here on the screen.